cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. Just that ride around that, drive around with them chains on my chest. Just that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't happy.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need at the position you want to play.
So try out a pro-tuned build and benefit from the insight of the developers that know NBA 2K inside and out.
Animations are included, so you'll be game ready with these game-changing templates. Give one a try today. You might just find the build of the summer. We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian. How you guys doing today?
Doing really good. Excited to play the W online. Always some fun action, and I think we could get a win right here.
Yeah, looking forward to getting carried by Miss T.
Yep.
You guys have a nice mixture of a trio of builds here. I think the defense is going to shine in this game.
Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court, I don't know, it's creative. And I feel like that's what we needed in NBA 2K. So I was happy to see that this year. I don't want to force it.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, God, I got to force it.
I'll just take it up. We'll try to get the board.
We got it.
Nice board.
Yeah, Miss T.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a little trial and error at first, but I think we got it.
Trying to get cute too much.
Yeah, good defense. Way to stay in front. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I got some shooters.
Oh my.
It's okay. It's okay.
This is a competitive one.
Cut in, Blake, on that.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice pass. Good
Yeah,
feed.
look at that.
Nice.
Cut in, Blake. Cut in. There it is again.
Good coaching.
Come on. Let's go.
Nice. I love it.
B&B connection. I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No. What the heck was that?
Push. Yes, you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a hell of a run we're putting together.
I think it's a 6-0 run.
Oh,
That was good, dude.
gosh.
No way.
We live with that.
Oh, nice pass. Yup, all day. Nice.
Like the patience. That's good.
Oh, that's Be Smooth all day.
Right there. Yes.
Come on. The sharpshooter.
One stop, one bucket.
That's mine. Give me that.
Oh,
We got it.
away. Yeah, game over.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's how we do it.
It was a lot of fun. We need to run it back again. I think this is the dream team.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Miss T carrying Brian and Blake to victory right here in the W. And stay tuned because we will have more gameplay and W's, hopefully, in more modes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W and their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Ye9 Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shea and Williams man the backcourt, and it's ABC in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama, and it's Wells in at the 3. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Now here's Morant, just 4 to shoot. For 3, knocks down the triple.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon. Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Hartenstein against Jackson. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Holmgren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Morant with the drive. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the basket by the bodyguard.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Chet Holmgren out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's ABC in at the 1 spot. And Holmgren's got the ball here for OKC. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Here's ABC, guarded by Aldama, and that one is stopped right through.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone. Pass to Edey. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 4th, the Thunder.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's the bodyguard.
Come on.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's ABC. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Jackson against Hartenstein. Jackson, the pass to Wells. The 3. Williams grabs the board. With 2 seconds left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
We've got Jackson. Santi Aldama out there with Ja Morant. And it's Spencer in at the shot.
Oh, man. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
Really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. It just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
So both teams making some changes here. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The turnaround jumper. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Here's Morant. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we've reached the end of the third. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's ABC in at the shooting guard. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to ABC. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Wiggins outside. Out to the right wing. From downtown. And it's ABC missing. And the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Wells. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to break his ice. Pass to ABC. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're trailing by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see the words, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Williams from long range. Altama grabs the board. Timeout call. Memphis. They're down by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To tie it up, Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late,
take a sabbatical. I tell the truth like a polygraph in a woofer, like these rappers do when they cause they feel like they having to. System is not a system, it's a trap for you. It's our season, yeah, Larry Jones. Shine when you drop it very soon. I get the transforming under every moon. When they bury me, they gotta bury tones. I'm just one kid in, I can't be. When you see me out, just know I'm the richest Ross rich off in every room.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into 2 teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K TV, we've got Danny, Brian, Rodney, and Chris. And then for the community members, we've got Bash.
A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Arnold, and the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Reed, Axie out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Desmond Bane out there with Suggs, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game. A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels in using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Now the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Wagner against Wembanyama. 20 feet out. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Wembanyama against Banchero. Wagner outside. 4 on the clock. A rebound by the Spurs.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They will fall over. Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Banchero against Wembanyama. On the high post. And it's Banchero missing. No good. Shot missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Harper. Porter is out there with ABC. Then it's George, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. And here's Harper from the arc. It's good on the putback. Cornette's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Bitadze. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Black. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Banchero. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Howard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's George. The layup missed. Now Suggs. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Banchero. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Checking out the Spurs. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination.
And that does it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Desmond Bane out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And it's Carter missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. And he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's Carter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Guarded by Bane. They get a hand on it, and they recover it. Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
San Antonio making a switch here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Reed. ABC comes in for Porter. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And Georgia subbed in for Maxey. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
To end the run and finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. Wembanyama, right side. 6 to shoot. They double team Wembanyama. Here's Bailey. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
A deep three from Wembanyama. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Michael Porter. Tyrese Maxey out there with Castle. Then there's Reed. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Castle. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Castle. He's covered by Suggs. The pass to Champagnie. Here's Maxey. Pass to Castle. To the left side wing. Here's Champagnie. Just 4 to shoot. Porter passes to Reed. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, Orlando's shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And it's Suggs missing. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Castle. Sinks the triple. Castle's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The tray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And stolen by Maxey. Fires for three. Offensive rebound and finished off by Porter.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.